Hello students, good morning to all. Today I am going to discuss another chemical property is ionization enthalpy or ionization potential. Ionization enthalpy or ionization potential, both are same words. So what is ionization energy or ionization potential? For example, this is considered as atom. Here, this is outermost orbit. Electrons are present in outermost orbit. Electrons present in outermost orbit. So, these electrons attracted by nucleus. Electrons present in the orbits attracted by nucleus. Due to in nucleus, protons are present. Protons has positively charged particles. Protons are positively charged particles. Electrons are negatively charged particles. Due to opposite charges, both are attracted by each other. Both are attracted by each other. So, electrons present in orbits attracted by nucleus. For this, removal of electrons from orbits, some amount of energy is required. For this, removal of electrons from orbits, some amount of energy is required. This is simply called ionization energy or ionization potential. This is proper definition for the ionization energy. The minimum amount of energy is required to remove an electron from outermost orbit or most loosely bounded electron. This is called as ionization energy or ionization potential. Once again, the minimum amount of energy is required to remove most loosely bonded electron in a neutral isolated gaseous atom is called as ionization energy or ionization potential. So, ionization energy or ionization potential we can considered as first ionization energy and second ionization energy and third ionization like this by removal of electrons. In this first ionization energy, it is simply represented as IE1. IE1 simply called as first ionization energy. What is the definition for first ionization energy? Ionization energy and first ionization energy definitions are both are same. Removal of the amount of energy is required from neutral isolated gaseous atom is called as ionization, first ionization energy. The amount of energy required to remove electron from neutral isolated gaseous atom is called as ionization, first ionization energy. Means this is simply called as one atom. It is present in gaseous state. From this remove electron, some amount of energy is required, that is simply denoted as IE1. Energy is required to remove electron from neutral isolated gaseous atom. After removing one electron, it forms unipositive ion. This is also present in gaseous state. Releases one electron. This is the general equation for the first ionization energy. Next, second ionization energy, it is simply represented as IE2. The amount of energy is required to remove an electron from unipositive isolated gaseous atom. Once again, the amount of energy is required to remove second electron from unipositive isolated gaseous atom. It is called as second ionization energy. Simply, we can say to remove second electron from unipositive ion, is the amount of energy is required, that energy is called as second ionization energy. The amount of energy is required from unit positive ion is called as second ionization energy. Already one electron removed from neutral atom. After removing one electron, it is gets unit positive charge, that is +1. We have to remove second electron from unit positive ion. For this also some amount of energy is required, that is indicated by IE2. By removing second electron, atom gets di-positive charge. Atom gets already one electron removed from that, again we are removed from second electron. So this is gets di-positive ion. Another electron. Here IE2 always greater than IE1. IE2 at second ionization energy always greater than first ionization energy. Due to effective nuclear charge increases in unipositive ion. Effective nuclear charge increases in unipositive ion. Electrons are positive charge increases, effective nuclear charge increases. So always a second ionization energy greater than first ionization energy. Next one, factors affecting ionization energy. Factors affecting ionization energy. In that first one is atomic radius, or atomic size. Atomic radius or atomic size. As atomic size increases, ionization energy decreases. For example, this is small atom, size of atoms increases, size of atoms increases. Nucleus attraction is decreases. Nucleus attraction is decreases due to distance decreases between nucleus and outermost electrons. Distance between nucleus to outermost electrons. Due to distance increases, effective nuclear charge decreases. Here in this small atom, nuclear charge is more on the outermost electrons. In second atom, nucleus attraction somewhat decreases comparatively first atom. In third atom, this is size is more due to this is having less nucleus attraction or outermost electron. Attraction is less, so electron removing is by easy. Nothing but less amount of energy is required. Nucleus attraction less on outermost orbit in more size atom. Due to less nucleus attraction, less energy is required to remove electron from outer orbit. So atomic radius increases, ionization energy decreases. Atomic size also increases, ionization energy decreases. Relation between ionization energy inversely proportional to atomic size or radius. Next one, effective nuclear charge. Effective nuclear charge. Effective nuclear charge is more, ionization energy also more. Effective nuclear charge is high, ionization energy also high. Effective nuclear charge is less, ionization energy also less. Relation, for example, this is one atom, this is one neutral atom. in neutral atom, effective nuclear charge is something high. For example, this is unipositive atom. One electron less comparatively neutral atom. In unipositive ion, one electron is less comparatively neutral atom. This is dipositive ion. Two electrons less comparatively neutral atom. Means positive charge increases, effective nuclear charge increases. Positive charge increases, effective nuclear charge increases. For example, this is considered as neon atom. In this neon atom, in nucleus 10 protons is present, in orbits 10 electrons is present. 10 electrons attracted by 10 protons. Here effective nuclear charge is comparatively less than unipositive ion. In unipositive ion, one electron is less than, but 9 electrons present in orbits, 10 protons present in nucleus. 9 electrons attracted by 10 protons. So here effective nuclear charge is more comparatively neutral atom. Here plus 2 nothing but 2 electrons is less in neon atom. Only 8 electrons present in the orbits, 10 protons present in the nucleus. In this dipositive ion, only 8 electrons attracted by 10 protons. Nucleus attraction more in dipositive ion. So nucleus attraction is more. Difficulty of removing of electron. Removing of electron is very difficult. So more amount of energy is required. So this is having high ionization energy. Nuclear charge is more, effective nuclear charge is more, so ionization energy more. This is relation between ionization energy directly proportional to effective nuclear charge. Next one is screening effect. First of all, what is screening effect? For example, this is considered one atom. This is nucleus. Center is nucleus. So inner orbit electrons stop the nucleus attraction in outer orbit electrons. Inner orbits electrons stop the nucleus and decrease the nucleus attraction on the outermost electrons. So this is called as screening effect or shielding effect. This is called as screening effect or shielding effect. Inner orbit electrons decreases nucleus attraction on outermost electrons. This is called screening effect. Increases inner electrons, screening effect increases, ionization energy decreases. So inner electrons are decreases, screening effect decreases, ionization energy increases. Means screening effect increases, ionization energy decreases. Relation between ionization energy and screening effect is inversely proportional. Once again, electrons present in inner orbits, these are decreases nucleus attraction on outermost electrons. More screening effect, less ionization energy. Less screening effect, more ionization energy. This is the relation between ionization energy and screening effect. Ionization energy inversely proportional to screening effect. Next one is penetration power. Penetration power. S subshell is more close to nucleus than P subshell, than D subshell, than F subshell in the same orbit. S subshell is more close to nucleus than P orbital of P subshell of same orbit. For example, SPD, these are subshells present in same orbit. SPD, subshells present in same orbit. In these three, S orbital is more close to nucleus than P orbital. P orbital is more close to nucleus than D orbital. Here, this is called as penetration power. This is called as penetration power. More penetration power, electrons are removing from more penetrating subshell is difficult. So penetration power is more, ionization energy also more. Penetration power is less, ionization energy also less. This is the order of penetration power. S subshell having more penetration power than P subshell. P subshell has more penetration power than D subshell. D subshell has more penetration power than F subshell. From same orbit, removal of electrons from S subshell is more energy required. In same subshell, removal of electrons from S subshell is required less amount of energy. Next one, off-filled and fulfilled orbitals. Off-filled and fulfilled orbitals. Electrons removed from off-filled and fulfilled sublevel is very difficult. Electrons removed from off-filled and fulfilled sublevels is more difficult. Due to off-filled and fulfilled subshells are having more stability. So, in second period, beryllium has more ionization energy than boron. Beryllium has more ionization energy than boron. These two are second period. Order of this first one is beryllium, next boron. From beryllium to boron, atomic size is decreases. According to the atomic size concept, boron is small atom, beryllium is larger. Removal of electron from boron has to possess high energy. But here, due to beryllium is 1s2 2s2 configuration, this is 2s2 2p1 configuration. Beryllium is completely filled electronic configuration, boron is incompletely filled electronic configuration. So removal of electron from boron is easy. So ionization energy of beryllium is more. In the same way, in third period, nitrogen has more ionization energy than oxygen. According to the atomic size, oxygen is small size atom, have to possess more ionization energy. Due to off-filled configuration of nitrogen, has more ionization energy. This is 2s2 2p3 configuration. This is 2s2 2p4 configuration. This is half-filled configuration, this is incompletely filled configuration. So, due to this reason, nitrogen has possessed more ionization energy. This is the one of the most important concept in this chapter. First of all, ionization energy and based on the removal of electron, ionization energies are two types. One is first ionization energy, second ionization energy. So next one, factors influencing ionization energy. This is one of the most important concept from this chapter.